How not to make a wash. Well, you're here. Why don't you subscribe and hit the bell so you get notifications on all future videos? Okay, so making your own wash comes down to certain things. You need a good ink, you need some matte medium, you need some water. You can get away with ink and just water. So what I'm going to do here is I'm kind of going to make it the way I made it initially, and I found it didn't work very well, like when I first started trying to make washes. What I've done here is I've added far too much matte medium to how much water there is. But regardless, the trick here is make sure you mix this all thoroughly through so that it's properly mixed up. Now, the way to correct this is just add more water to this mix and then pour a little bit of this mix into another container and then add the ink to the smaller amount. So if you take it, the amount of liquid in here isn't that much, but because there's too much medium, when we put in this one drop of ink, which this one drop of ink for this amount of liquid should be enough, because there's too much medium, it goes grey. Now, that might be what you're after. You might be after that sort of effect and think, oh well, okay, that's fine. But as you'll see when I go to paint this on in a little second, it doesn't paint on right either. So a lot of people will get the ratios wrong. So you'll see I go to paint this on and it's very, very translucent. And because there's too much medium, it's over counteracting the ink. Now obviously this can easily be remedied by just adding another drop of ink. But what we want to do here is try and get it to a stage that we know what we're doing, so we know what not to do. The only way you can know what not to do is if you see what not to do. So as you see, that mix did not work very well. There's too much matte medium in there. So I've just added one more drop of black ink and you'll see the difference just from adding that one more drop of black ink. So you see instantly it's not the best, but it's better than it was. The reason why it's still not the best is because there's too much matte medium to the percentage of water. So here's one I've painted up. It's not quite dry yet, but you can see it's still, although it's not the best, this pooling bit at the bottom, that's from the original bit that didn't have enough ink in it, so it's just kind of a watery mess. So, but you can see how if you're putting too much of one bit in, then the whole kind of recipe doesn't work. So what I've done here, because it was too much medium and not enough water, I've just added in some more water and I'm going to add in another drop of ink. I think that I added in 2 drops of ink. So you can see we've now got the right amount of water to medium and 2 drops of ink straight away. So you can see the effect that this causes. I need to forgive that this first bit's off the top of the camera. I'll be on in a minute. So when you look at it, you can now see it's acting more the way you want a wash to act. And that's just mainly ink and water with just that little touch of medium, just so that it can bind the water and the ink together, because the medium's effectively like a glue. Okay, so now in a little second I'll compare this with the upgraded version of the wash from the original bad washes. Now you'll see that the difference isn't that great, but obviously with the way it goes on, when you make the wash right, the way you see it going on is the way it dries, rather than if there's too much medium in it, when you apply it, it doesn't look the same way as when it dries. You'll see the one at the bottom there, that's the original recipe, and it's not too bad now that it's starting to dry through. But obviously it didn't look like that when you paint it on, and you can see all that sort of grey pooling along the bottom of the window ledge as well, because it's just not right. It just doesn't act properly when you're trying to paint it on. So I hope this video's helped you, and if you've not seen my video for quick painting runes yet, you should head over and see that. If you've not liked the video yet, you should probably do that. And as always, thanks very much for being here.